Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am Yumeko, and today we're going to talk about, you guessed it, black women. More specifically, stereotypes that are used to demean and belittle them. By people who sound like they have to begin every conversation they have with, "I'm not a racist, but," which is a good way to make yourself look like a piece of shit. So with that out of the way, let's get started. Here I have a clip of Uncle Ruckus and his henchman Stinkmeaner, otherwise known as Fresh and Fit.
Yeah, y'all know the cold hard truth? Yo, this is why nobody fucks with black women, bro. That's the truth, yo. This is why, literally, black women have the highest divorce rates, the most obese, the most loud, the most obnoxious, and they have the lowest stats on dating apps. And it's because y'all have terrible stereotypes.
Jesus, Fit. It's a good thing Jim Crow is over, because for a black guy who says he wouldn't touch a black woman with a 50-foot pole, you're the first one on the bus to exploit them for a buck. Let me first address the point of black women being the most obese, and the second point that they have the lowest stats on dating apps. Because I want to leave his point on black women being the most loud and obnoxious till the end. So it can be well seasoned with their special blend of stupidity, which can be bought at any participating circus, by the way. Number 1, a study from the U.S. Department of Health Human Services shows that an age-adjusted percentage of people 20 years of age and over that are overweight or obese from 2015 to 2018 with a body mass index of 25 or greater, shows that non-Hispanic black women have a percentage of 79.6% compared to their non-Hispanic white counterparts at 67.4%. A whopping 12.2% difference, which is not nearly enough to make the outrageous claim that black women are the most overweight. They are not even 15% more overweight than any other race. And even though in this study, they are represented as being 12% more overweight than white women, the study does not take into consideration all of the systemic struggles that black women face compared to their non-black counterparts who don't have to deal with these problems for the most part. Like, for example, living in a food desert that requires them to buy cheap hormone-filled and non-nutritious food that causes them to gain weight, because buying organic and healthy products would be extremely expensive for them as their main source of sustenance.
This is why the stereotypes exist, and black women do terrible in the dating game, and they're the least desired race among all races. And this has been proven statistically. This is not me talking shit. It's fact. They polled it on dating apps, and women have the lowest approval ratings.
Oh boy, this one's a doozy. Black women have the lowest stats on dating apps. That's a very skewed fact that you threw out without any context of why that may be the case, but I'll humor you and tell you why that is happening. Considering how you're a black man in America, I think you're being a little bit distasteful when you brought this up. Because even though you brought up the existence of all of these negative stereotypes about black women and black men in general, that come from about 400 years of slavery segregation during Jim Crow law, which created these stereotypes that continuously happen to be reinforced by many other things that are occurring today. For example, the Eurocentric beauty standards on TV, which has led entire generations of black, white, and other races of people to be attracted to. Individuals with more white-leaning features like lighter skin, smaller noses and lips, as well as straighter hair. So maybe if you decided to put all of those things together and rub the last 2 brain cells you've got hidden away somewhere, you may realize that there is a history of deliberate discrimination against black individuals. Could it be that, considering all the things that I've just discussed, maybe, just maybe, black men and women fall just shy of the mark of what is considered attractive? And that may be why black women have had a much lower engagement rate on dating sites.
This is what happens, and then it continues to perpetuate, and then a lot of black women end up like masculine as fuck and not respecting men in general, and this is why the stereotypes exist.
Being the most loud and obnoxious, what does that even mean? Is that something that can even be measured and extrapolated across an entire race of women? Obviously not. You would have to be fucking stupid to believe that. Because a person that may be obnoxious to you could just be an interesting and fun person to me. So that pretty much makes who is annoying and who is not subjective. It's more of a feeling and not something that can be actually fact-checked. So what was the whole point of bringing it up? Mr. Facts and statistics are all that matter. Oh, and one last thing. There is no way to measure someone's attitude or their masculinity levels, and there sure as fuck is no way to calculate if all or if even some black women possess these racist, stereotypical traits. You are simply spreading lies and quoting statistics without any sort of context to your followers. Frankly, you're just acting like Uncle Ruckus at this point.
Robert, The key to happiness is to eliminate all black women from your life. I mean, look at me. No black women in my life. Look how happy I am. I'm happy as a nigga with a new gun.
Now, Ruckus, that is preposterous.
Oh, preposterous. Preposterous, really. Really. Answer me a question. Is you happy?
Sure am.
Uh-huh. See? No black women in his life neither. Nigga free, and that's how he need to be.
Well, that's all for today. I really want to thank you for making it the entire video and supporting this channel as it grows. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and subscribe. Also, don't forget to come back every Tuesday and Friday for a new video. Have a great rest of your day.